Now, according to the FCA, 1 in 10 British adults have no cash savings at all, and another 21% have less than £1,000 tucked away for emergencies, meaning nearly a third of adults in the UK are just one unexpected bill away from debt. And if you don't have savings like that, then investing can seem completely out of reach. It's usually not because people aren't earning enough, it's because money is quietly leaking out of everyday decisions that people don't even realise. Today I'm going to show you 7 simple money saving hacks which could genuinely save you hundreds if not thousands per year. And this will all be done without extreme budgeting or having to cut back too much on your lifestyle. Let's start with one of the easiest ways to save money immediately, and that's the 24-hour rule. Now, research suggests that the average Brit makes around 42 impulse purchases per year, costing roughly £944 annually. That's almost £80 a month on things you didn't plan to buy. So here's the trick: if it's not essential, wait 24 hours before buying it. Add it to your basket, close the app and walk away. Most of the time, this urge to purchase this item completely disappears. And if after 24 hours you still want to buy it, then go ahead and purchase this item, but not before you check out hack number 2. Now, hack number 2 is the abandoned cart trick. So if you do still want that item after 24 hours, here's a simple trick you can use without having to do really anything. Log into the website with your account details, add it to basket, but then don't check out. The key reason here is that retailers hate abandoned carts. In the UK and Europe alone, abandonment rates remain consistently high, with most people not completing their purchase, which costs retailers billions in lost sales every year. Now, to recover that potential lost sale, many companies send out an automated email. According to the stats, around 68% of retailers will send this email after the cart's abandoned, often within the first 24 hours. I'm sure you've probably seen one of these emails in your inbox, and it's usually titled something like, "Did you forget something?" Many shoppers have reported getting discounts of 10 to 20% or even free shipping offers through this email. So if you really want that item, add it to your cart and check your emails later. You may just get discount from that store trying to close that lost sale. Okay, so next let's tackle one of the biggest hidden drains on your money, and that's subscriptions. Now, the average Brit pays for around 2.8 subscription services, spending roughly £65 a month, which adds up to nearly £800 per year. But here's the kicker: most people aren't even using these subscriptions. Research shows that many UK consumers spend hundreds of pounds on unused subscription services every year. So here's what you need to do. You need to go through your bank statements and make sure you highlight any reoccurring charges. Second, you need to ask yourself, am I really using this? And step 3 is quite simple. Cancel any subscriptions that you no longer need and some that you feel you could probably live without. Now, I personally found 2 subscriptions that I was paying for which I no longer needed. One was Strava Premium, and I found that I was actually using none of the features, so that got cancelled. I also found a PlayStation Plus subscription going out every single month, even though I hadn't used my console in 2 years. Straight away combined, this was around £25 a month saved. And here's a bonus tip to save without losing things that you enjoy. When it comes to streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus and Amazon Prime, they all have family or multi-user plans. So instead of everyone within your family paying for every service every month, you can split these services. You can suggest that one household pays for Netflix, one pays for Amazon, and the other pays for Disney Plus. You each have access to the same content, but at much lower cost. Okay, so next up we have negotiating your bills. Many people just accept the default costs for things such as utility bills, broadband, and their phone plans, and that's leaving money on the table. Research shows that 38% of Brits successfully negotiate their household bills, saving money in the process. So here's the approach you need to take with this. Compare what you're currently paying with other providers and even use comparison sites. Call your current provider and say, "I've found a cheaper deal elsewhere, can you match it?" If they can't, then simply switch. Car insurance is a massive one here. Just by changing provider each year, you could potentially be saving hundreds and hundreds of pounds every year. This one for me is non-negotiable. I generally run comparison sites around 20 days before my contract is due. The exact same applies for energy bills, mobile plans, and even things such as car servicing. It doesn't feel hard, but it's one of the biggest ways you can save without changing your lifestyle. Okay, so money saving tip number 5 is change where you shop for your groceries. Recent research shows that discount supermarkets such as Aldi and Lidl consistently offer the cheapest baskets in the UK, with the average shopping basket saving you up to £40 per shop. This will soon add up. Some analysis suggests that switching your main shop to the likes of Aldi could save up to £700 per year compared with the more expensive supermarkets. Now, most savvy shoppers now do a bit of a hybrid approach. They'll pick up the basics in the likes of Aldi or Lidl and get their more specialty items from other supermarkets. Also, don't underestimate the power of loyalty cards like the Tesco Club card and also the Sainsbury's Nectar card. They can save you hundreds of pounds through member pricing and promotions. One word of warning though to those looking to use Aldi or Lidl, try to avoid those centre special buys. I've been caught out a few times by impulse purchases here. Now, money saving tip number 6 is pay yourself first. It's up there with one of the most transformative habits that I've personally adopted. Instead of saving whatever's left at the end of the month, you basically switch it round. Set up a standing order to automatically save a set amount at the start of every month. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Research shows that people who automate savings are much more consistent and end up saving significantly more over time. Now, you literally won't miss money that you don't see, and over time this will build up an emergency fund that will give you peace of mind in the long run. And finally, an effortless way to save without thinking about it in the form of round-up savings. This feature essentially takes that spare change from everyday saving and automatically puts it into a savings pot. Anytime you make a purchase, your bank will round this up to the nearest pound and that difference will get saved. It might seem tiny, but over the year this can really add up. Off the top of my head, I know that the likes of RBS, NatWest, Monzo and Revolut all offer this feature, so it's well worth checking your banking app to see if this feature is available to you. Research and user reports suggest that this method can help people save hundreds of pounds a year without consciously budgeting. So if your bank offers this feature, make sure you turn it on today. So hopefully you've picked up some methods which means you can start saving without cutting out everything you enjoy. Most of these hacks aren't about deprivation. They're about being smarter with the money that you're already spending. On their own, each change might feel quite small, but stack them together and they can easily free up hundreds, if not thousands of pounds per year. And that money actually matters to you much more than you may think. It's what helps you build up an emergency fund or a pot of money for when life throws an unexpected cost your way. Eventually, it puts you in a position where investing becomes a possibility. So you don't necessarily need to earn more to feel more control of your money, you just need to plug the leaks. Now, if you found this video useful, please do hit that like button and let me know in the comments which of these hacks you're going to try. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for more practical personal finance and investing tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.